A very basic dance of Shiva exercise can look something like this. Position 1-1, both hands forward, 2-2, both hands forward, 3-3, both hands forward, 4-4, both hands forward, 1-1. Backwards, both hands backwards, 4-4, both hands backwards, 3-3, both hands backwards, 2-2, both hands backwards, 1-1. We can now combine these two movements. My right hand will move forward, my left hand will move back. Forwards, backwards, 2-4. Forwards, backwards, 3-3. Forwards, backwards, 4-2. Forwards, backwards, 1-1. And now backwards, forwards, 2-4. Backwards, forward, 3-3. Backwards, forward, 4-2. Backwards, forward, 1-1. Another type of move combination is forward transporter. So I'll do forward transporter and then transporter forward. Forward transporter, 2-3. Transporter forward, 4-4. Forward transporter, 1-2. Transporter forward, 3-3. Forward transporter, 4-1. Transporter forward, 2-2. Forward transporter, 3-4. Transporter forward, 1-1. An even more complicated movement involves a sequence of moves. In what follows, I'll do a change forward transporter, change forward, back, forward, change forward. I'll repeat that sequence of moves 4 times. Change forward transporter, B3. Change forward, 3D. Change forward, back, DC. Forward, change forward, A4. Again, change forward transporter, 2-2. Change forward, CC. Change forward, back, 4B. Forward, change forward, 1-3. Again, change forward transporter, B1. Change forward, 3B. Change forward, back, DA. Forward, change forward, A2. Again, change forward transporter, 2-4. Change forward, CA. Change forward, back, 4D. Forward, change forward, 1-1. One of the ways that you can build up to increasingly more complex combinations of movements is to learn very basic movements. There are only 7 basic movements. One of them is a forward movement. So from position 1 I can move forwards to 2. From position 2 I can move forwards to 3. From position 3 I can move forwards to 4. From 4 I can move forwards to 1. I can do the same movement moving through the vertical plane. The vertical plane is where the palm faces outwards. From position A I can move forward to B, B forward to C, C forward to D, D forward to A. So those are all 8 basic forward movements, and they are exactly the same for the other arm. You can also do backward movements, which are the exact opposite of forward movements. You can also do change forward movements. For example, from position 1, change forward, B, change forward, 3, change forward, D, change forward, 1. Or change backwards, D, change backwards, 3, change backwards, B, change backwards, 1. You can also start both of those movements from position A. Change forward, 2, change forward, C, change forward, 4, change forward, A. Change backwards, that's position 4, change backwards, C, change backwards, 2, change backwards, A. There are also 3 jump moves, 3 different moves which, when you do a forward move, if you keep doing the forward move, you move to successively different points. Jump moves, if you repeat a jump move twice, it returns you to the point from which you came. So for example, from position 1, I could do a transquarter, which takes me to 3. I do a transquarter again, returns me to position 1. From position 2, a transquarter takes to 4, transquarter again, back to 2. From position A, transquarter to C, back to A. And from position B, transquarter to D, transquarter again, back to B. Other type of jump moves, there is the change. A change from 1 takes you to A, and then back to 1 again. A change from 2 takes you to B, and back to 2 again. A change from 3 takes you to C. A change from C takes you to 3. From position 4, a change takes you to D. Doing a change again takes you back to 4. The final jump move is called a change transquarter. It's like a combination of the change and transquarter moves done together. From position 1, change transquarter C. Change transporter takes you back to 1 again. From position 2, a change transporter takes you to D. Change transporter returns you to position 2. From position 3, takes you to A, back to 3. Position 4 takes you to B, and then back to 4 again. Perhaps the framework for learning the movements is actually learning the positions, and one of the ways you can practice the positions: inhale 1, exhale 2, exhale 3, exhale, etc. And in addition to memorizing the moves, you can also focus on what you have to do to do the moves to the best of your ability. So for example, in position 3, you can focus on flexing your wrist so your palm is actually upright. At the same time, you're rolling your upper arm inwards. Move into position 4, your upper arm rolls up so your palm faces out. So your upper arm rolls back so your palm faces upwards. Once you've learned the positions to the point where you don't have to think about them to do them, then you can focus on learning the movements one arm at a time until you can do them without having to think about them. So for example, from position 1, someone says change forward, you know automatically that a change forward from 1 takes you to position B. When you've learned the movements with one arm to the point that you understand them and can figure out or know automatically what position a movement will take you to, then it's that much easier to do movements with both arms. So for example, from position 1, a change forward transquarter takes me to B3. From B3, I know that a change forward takes me to 3D, etc. That basically is a summary of how to learn dance of Shiva. And the goal is, once you've learned a sequence of moves, is to, if you want to train your brain, once you've learned the movements, then the way of training your brain is to try to do the movements as quickly as possible. And rather than just doing the movements as quickly as possible, lead with your mind. So from 1-1, I know that I want to do a change forward transquarter. So from 1-1, change forward transquarter, what's the move? I think it in my head first, B3, and then I do it. The faster I think, the faster I can do the movements to follow what I think. So not only am I learning to do the movements fast, I'm also learning or training myself to think fast as well. And you may get to the point that with practice, you think and do at the same time. So it's almost like you're watching yourself doing the movements. And that is truly when you are doing the dance of Shiva.